I caught my partner slipping out onto the balcony night after night, whispering into the phone with a voice I barely recognized. The calls always ended with a tight, bitter smile and a cold shoulder in bed, and I was sure I knew what it meant: cheating, obviously. The irony stung, since I'd been having my own little side adventure for months, convinced I was covering my tracks. We'd been fighting more, doors slamming, accusations flying, but neither of us would admit to anything. The air in our apartment was electric, every glance a silent dare. One night, the tension snapped. My partner stood in the kitchen, hands shaking, and dropped the bomb: "I know you've been cheating." I nearly laughed in their face, the hypocrisy so thick I could choke on it. But before I could say anything, they told me they'd been plotting with my parents of all people, to catch me out. Apparently, those late-night calls weren't with a lover, but with my mom and dad, strategizing the best way to drop the truth on me. My stomach crawled up into my throat. By the time we were all sitting in my parents' living room, my partner looked almost triumphant, waiting for my parents to unleash hell. But instead, my mom just sighed and my dad started laughing. "Honey, you think we'd judge you?" my mom said, squeezing my hand. "We were swingers before you were born." My partner's face drained of color, and I sat there, too stunned to move, as my parents started swapping stories about secret getaways and wild parties I'd never known about. Suddenly, it wasn't just about who cheated first or who hurt whom more. The world I thought I understood cracked open, and I saw myself through their eyes, desperate, dishonest, and terrified of being truly known. I realized I'd spent so much time hiding my mistakes, my desires, everything, that I never even tried to be real. The shock wasn't just what my parents had done, but that they'd never felt the need to hide it. I was left sitting in the ruins of my own secrets, wondering if I even knew what honesty looked like anymore.